Hi, welcome here. My name is Aborode Taiwo with market number 254738. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to run Ancova on SPSS. As you can see, this data has been transferred to the SPSS table. We have the strategy A, we have the strategy B, and we also have the control. We are running this analysis to determine students' mental ability in a particular subject. We have the mental ability column discussed for mental ability. We have the for the pre-interest, and we also have for the post-interest. So in order to achieve making this analysis using Ancova, we are going to start by clicking on Analyze. After clicking on Analyze, we come to Descriptive Statistics, and then we go to Explore. We click on Explore. Since we are trying to determine the mental ability, so we click on mental ability and we move it to dependent list. After moving it to dependent list, we hit statistics. Then you will notice that descriptives has been checked already. So we check percentile. After checking percentile, we click on okay. Before we go ahead, so we are checking this percentile in order to because we are going to be grouping discourse in range. That's why we have to check percentile. Then we go ahead to click on continue. After clicking on continue, we go ahead to click OK. So after clicking OK, this is what the result looks like. We have the results. After clicking, let me go back to okay, let me just try and maximize it so that you see it better. Okay, so this is what the results looks like. We have the results, we have the we have the case processing summary, the descriptives, mental ability, but what we are majorly concerned about here is the percentile. If you look at the percentile, you will notice that some students scores between 43.11 blah blah, some score between 49.98 and some between 55.53. Those ones that score between 53.11, they are going to fall under the low category. Those that score like from like that 43.11 to 49.97. Do you understand? They fall between the low category. Then from 49.98 to 55.52, they'll be between the average category. Then those that score between 55.53 to 60 and above, they are going to be under the high category. So now that we have this first step, the next thing is for us to go ahead to transform, to hit transform. You can see that. Then after clicking on transform, we come down to recode into different variables. We click, and after clicking, so now that we are here, since we are working on mental ability, so we click on mental ability and we move it to input variable to numeric variable to output variable. Then we would name it, let's just name it mental ability category, categories, okay? And then we label it also mental ability category. Do you understand? Then we click on change. After clicking on change, then we select old and new. We select old and new, and after selecting old and new, so after clicking old and new, this is where we are. So never forget that we have identified the categories of the scores of the students that range from 43.98 to 49.98 and 49.99 to 55.52, and so on. So the next thing for us now is to put in the ranges, okay, and to add the value for each range. Okay, any student that scores between this social score and the other score will be low, they will be high. It's for us to apportion the value to the ranges, if I'm able to say it in a simple term like that. So that's what we are going to do now. So to do that, we go to value, we put 1. I'm going to represent 1, low with 1. If you see 1, it stands for low. Then since I'm putting ranges, I'll select range and then I'll put the mark that falls within that range. So that will be 43.11 through, that means the low, the score apportioned for low starts from 43.11 and it ends at, do you understand? It ranges from 43.11 through, do you get it? 40, 49.997, and then we click on add. Do you get? Then we move ahead to add the second value, which is 2, which represents average. Then the score is from 49 point 49.98 through 55.53. We click on add again. Then we come to value again to input 3. 3 is going to be standing for high, and this one ranges from 55 55 point 55 point 55.54 through 61.38, and then we add it again. Then after adding it, so after all this, then we hit continue, and then all we have to do is click OK and wait. Now our result is here, and this is what it looks like. This is our result. We are still moving though. This is not the end of it, but this is our result. Remember the first time when we hit on analyze, we got the results where we were able to get the percentile that we used to run, to transform it, and to now put it them in range and represent them with the right labels. So now that we have this, we will now go back to variable view. So I just minimized it. We will go back to variable view. We'll go back to data view first. You will, now that we are back at data view, you will notice that we have the mental ability category listed here now, and we have this course. You will notice that some of these spaces are still empty, they are vacant. Some of the spaces in the column, so we have to fill them, and we'll be doing that manually. But before then, we have to change this to represent low, we have to change them from this numerical to be alphabetical, in the sense that the ones, we have represented it earlier. Anyone that is 1 is low, 2 is average, and 3 is high. So it must be showing like that here. And to do that, we'll go back to variable view. This is it already here, mental ability category mark. So we look for this, or all these labels. This one is value. Don't go and touch missing or column. Come to value. Then you click on this same line. You see, this is mental ability category. Under value, you hit it. You see these 3 dots. Click on it, and then you put the value and the label. So the value is 1, and the label is low. You add it. The next value is 2, and the label is what? Is average. Okay, you add it. And the next value is 3, then the label is high, and then you do what? You add it, and you name, just do okay. So after this, you have already done that. You will now come back to data view. You will notice that it has changed. Have you seen it? So now that it has changed, all you need to do now is to fill in the right places, all these vacant places with the right label. So now the first one, 33 points, just put 1. It will change by itself automatically. This one is okay. I have to go up. Oh, I have to go. Okay, it's okay. Then the next one, she scored. That is I. You come, you click this also 3. That's I. It will change automatically. This one is 1, and then 3, 1. You remember the percentile. That's what we are using. All those scores, the ones that score from 43 to 49, they are low. From 55 to 60, they are high. And low is represented with 1. High is represented with 3, and average is represented with 2. I'm sure you are following. So the next one now, this one 31, that's 1. It will change to low. Look at it too. Have you seen? This is 3. And then this one is 1. We are moving. This one is 1. And this next one is 1. 36 is going to be 1. And we keep moving that way until we are able to fill all the blank spaces. This is 35, it's going to be 1. 37, it's going to be 1. Okay. 40 is going to be 1. And we keep moving until we are able to, okay, I think all the blank spaces have been filled. Okay, we still have spaces up here. Okay, let's do that. So this is 39, 1, 34, 1, 25, 1, 41, 1, okay, 64, 3, 64, 3 as well, 37 is 1, 35 is 1, 43 is 1, 39 is 1, 67, 3, 42 is 1, and 36 is 1. And then we must check and be sure that every blank space has been filled up. Okay, this is 1. And let me still check it again. So we filled all the spaces. And this is what we have. All right, now that we've done this is not the end. So having gotten and having achieving that, we will go back to analyze, okay, and then you look for general linear model. Be careful, there is generalized linear models and there is general linear model. The first one, general linear model, is the one you're hitting, and then you go to under general linear model, you go to univariate. Okay, and this is what you see displayed after clicking univariate. So right here, you're going to be, approaching them the right columns here as well. So our mental ability is going to be, okay, sorry, our mental ability category, the category, not just mental ability now, but the category is going to be the fixed factors. Then group is also going to be under fixed factor. And then, so in continuation, our pre-interest is our covariate, and our post-interest is our dependent variable. Then, so after that, we click on plot, no, not plot. We click on options. Okay. After clicking on options, we select descriptive statistics because that is what we are running. Then we click on homogeneity first, and then we estimates of effect size. So we are going to check descriptive statistics, homogeneity test, estimates of effect size, and then we hit continue. So after hitting continue, this is what we have again. And so after all this, the next thing for us to do is to okay, we click on estimated marginal means, that is this EM means. Okay, then overall is already selected. We move it to display means for overall. Do you understand? That the means should be displayed for all. So then we hit continue. Then we meet ourselves here again. So after that, all we have to do is hit OK and wait. You don't even have to wait for long before you see the result. So our result is here. We have our result here, and here is it. Here is it. Here. Here is it. So guys, we have the, let me scroll up. We have our results. We have the case processing summary, the descriptives, the percentiles, the mental ability, stem and leaf plot. We have the mental ability, we have case processing summary, descriptive for it, and the percentile for it. Then we have the mental ability and univariate analysis of covariance, and this is the result. So you see the test of between subject effects. You see the R squared result 937, and the adjusted R squared result is 0.928. And then you see the estimated marginal mean. The estimated marginal mean is here. The mean of 88.60, and the upper bound of 89.526. So this is simply how to run Ancova on SPSS, and this has brought us to the end of this video. So I hope this was helpful in a way. Please like it and share it with others. Also, drop your comments and observations in the comment section. Once again, my name is Aborode Victoria Taiwo, matric number 254738. Thank you and take care of yourself. God bless you.